Alright guys, so here we go again with another tier list and bracket fight video with
Total Dino.
Yes, so here we go. This is like 2.6 I think in our series. So let's get started.
Alright.
So we're doing the tier list first this time. Old Man Consequences.
Oof, alright. Well, he wasn't a big character in the series, but he definitely had an impact towards some of the characters. Some of the characters like Golden Freddy I know talk to him. So for that, I'd say high C tier, low B.
C or B? It has to be one of them. B? I'd say
B. Yeah, I'd say B.
DD. Or is it? Yeah, that's DD, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, DD is annoying.
Which game? FNAF World? No.
No. FNAF 6.
6? What are you talking about?
FNAF 6, not 6. What was I saying? Ultimate Custom Night.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know why it's 6. I'm just off.
Oh, how unfortunate.
DD. I wouldn't say she's the worst because there are some characters that are worse than her, but she's definitely a solid E tier.
Yeah. All right. How about XOR, aka Shadow DD?
You know what? Put it like above E, I'd say. One tier above E.
D?
Yeah, just because I liked her design.
Yeah, it's just like a different green, but alright. Gregory.
Okay, so we got some security breach characters here now too.
Yep, I tried to get in a very recent one.
Gregory was very interesting to me. He didn't really speak a lot, I guess if that makes sense, but
yeah,
I'd say C tier. It wasn't too bad. He was just sort of average.
Alright. So we're gonna go Vanessa.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with a D tier for Vanessa. I don't know about you, but I kind of found her character pretty boring.
Yeah, she just showed up like twice, was it?
Yeah, twice, 3 times. Maybe like, it depends what cutscene you get, I think, near the end, but yeah, she didn't really show up much.
Yeah. Glamrock Freddy.
Right. B tier?
B? Alright.
Or A? No, we've got A.
Yeah, A.
A tier.
Alright, yeah, I was thinking around that area.
I like how Glamrock Freddy tries to take care of Gregory, and I like his design.
Yep.
I need not say more.
Alright. Glamrock Chica.
Glamrock Chica, alright. I'm gonna put her probably B tier.
B tier, alright.
I would put her higher, but just for the fact that she has a voice line, I'll leave her that high. But it's just, we've seen so many kind of remakes of every animatronic that at some point you just gotta appreciate the originals more than the new ones.
Alright. You still put them pretty high. Higher than...
Yeah.
Yeah. So why this high, not lower?
Because she has voice lines.
Alright, makes sense. Roxy, don't sip.
I'm not sip.
I know you're not. Remember the full-on essay on someone sipping for Roxy? We found that.
If you guys haven't seen that video, please go check it out.
Yeah, it was so funny. And those crazy Dave ones. Alright, let's get back on topic.
You're just gonna like pull that tweet up now on the screen.
Alright, we'll put the clip right now.
This really makes me question why.
I am not gonna read that whole thing. It is a full-on essay of someone sipping. Oh! This is probably the worst one yet. Alright, if I remember to put that there, then good.
Alright.
So just go back to the topic, Roxy.
Alright, just put her, I'll put her in a B tier with Chica.
Alright.
Because it was just an interesting display in terms of personality, I'd say. It was, very
Freddy, get out of my room!
Yeah, you know, this, I don't need to really say anything more.
But what about the fact that there's now a wolf and we haven't had a wolf before and a different design?
That is true. That is true. I'm kind of actually curious to see what other characters they're going to introduce, if they do anymore, because they have been changing it up a bit. We've got crocodiles, we've got frogs, we've got wolves. So many.
Oh, hey, we had Twisted Wolf before. He's probably on this as
and
well.
we've got Vanny, which is a bunny, which I know we already have, like, you know, Springtrap and all that, but
we've had this all bunnies I can think of.
About it,
Bonnie, Wither Bonnie, Toy Bonnie, Shadow Bonnie.
No, I was just saying, when you really think about it, Vanny's the first proper looking bunny, you know?
Yeah.
She's all white, she has the actual bunny.
Alright, we're gonna go talk about Vanny later. We'll talk about Vanny later.
Yeah, anyway.
Alright, Monty, okay. Oh. C tier.
C
tier? Why? Is he just always... It's because you're mad? Or you're mad at him for destroying Glamrock Bonnie, if he even did?
No, it's not just that. His design wasn't as good, I'd say, and his personality is just kind of off-throwing.
He's just angry.
He's just always angry, and it's like, I came in for the game. I don't want to see some guy that has anger issues all the time.
I'm here for the game.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Alright. Okay, what about the fact that we haven't had a crocodile before? I think.
Look, they did a good, they had a good idea, but I think the design could have been pulled off a little better.
Alright.
That's all I'm saying.
Alright. What about Staffbot?
Staffbot. I'll put it a D tier.
D tier? Alright. Why? Just generic, normal stuff?
Yeah, it's just, you know, it didn't really have any sort of design. It was just sort of a robot, you know? It's just there and then it's not. It didn't really do much.
I mean, the security ones, I presume this is just bundled, I think all of them, yeah, I don't see any other ones on here, so just all of them in general. So, including the security ones, they're really annoying, so I guess the security ones.
Definitely.
Alright, desk fan, I think I know where we're gonna put this. Two places it could go.
Desk fan, okay. So, hear me out.
I know it, please, I know.
S tier.
I knew it, yes! It was either be S or F, and I was leaning towards S, yes.
You agree with me then?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's been I think in every game, I think, almost every game. It was FNAF 1, of course, 2, 3, of course. There was I think it was the purple one in 4.
Did it?
Yeah, there's one in 4, like in the background, like on top of the drawer.
Oh.
And then in Sister Location, it was in the private room, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And FNAF World, I should have said FNAF World before, but yeah, it was in FNAF World. It was like, you unlock it somehow, I think, through like doing, like completing the game.
And it's definitely an Ultimate Custom Night, so...
Yes. What about FNAF 6? Is it in FNAF 6?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. Maybe in a decoration somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably just hidden in the background, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, the iconic desk fan, look, it's iconic, it's OG, it's what everyone came to play the game for.
Yes. I remember seeing like a FNAF fan game called Play as the Fan.
That would be amazing.
And it's literally, you just go in, you press FNAF 1, it just plays a GIF the whole time.
Like, imagine having like the fans POV, so you can see the security guard sitting down.
that actually
and like what happens to him when the animatronics get to him.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Alright, Sun.
Sun, alright. That's the daycare center guy.
Yeah, daycare attendant.
I'm gonna have to put him C tier.
C tier? Alright.
Yep. Because I like the fact that he was like sort of bipolar, he had like a split personality.
Yeah.
So obviously you had Sun and then you had Moon.
They're both separate, so just treat them as separate. Treat them as separate.
Yeah.
Alright, is that all? What about his like his craziness? What about like when he asked about, oh, we can finger paint, we can finger paint, we can drink fizzy face until our heads explode and stay up all night, like that. And what about his obsession with keeping the lights on? I
think that's just a good sense of personality.
What about Moon?
Moon, I'm gonna put him a B tier I liked him. I liked Moon more than Sun.
More
For
creepy?
the fact that he had some good scenes.
Yeah, he
when
appeared
the
much
lights got
more.
turned off, and how he like sort of like I don't know what he did. He jumped off the back and then reappeared as Moon. Which
Yeah.
is pretty cool. And that was, I don't know, that was a pretty cool scene to me. It's a memorable one, so I'll keep it in B.
Yeah, and what about the one where like he's dragging Glamrock Freddy in that one scene, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
He appeared much more, and he actually goes around the pizza plex. I'm like, son, we didn't see him that much, which is
No, Sun stayed solely in the daycare center.
yeah, we didn't. Is that one of the reasons you put him C? Yeah.
Yeah, part of it, yeah.
All right, what about Lil DJ Music Man?
Music Man, okay.
Lil DJ, the tiny one in the van.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So, I might have a D tier.
D tier. All right.
He didn't really do much.
He's just there.
He's just there.
What about his design? He's like a little toy.
I mean, he had a good design, but when I saw DJ Music Man, it sort of just reminded me of like Toy Story. You know, like the spider from Toy Story?
Yeah.
Like the spider with a baby head on it?
Oh!
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Alright, what about Glamrock Endo?
C tier. C tier.
Alright. Why?
I didn't like it as much as the normal Endo design. And he was a cool character, but I don't know, the design kind of threw me off a bit.
Why don't you like the design? Because like Endo 1 is much more simple. Like, he's just like a couple joints, and then his one's actually got wires, like power
I
stuff
know,
on him.
but that sort of makes it like so iconic. He was built to be simple, and that's what he was.
Yes.
And
Alright.
he was just simple.
Alright. So Vanny. Now we can go on to Vanny.
Now we can go on to Vanny. Alright. I actually have a pretty good. I'm gonna put Vanny at A.
A. Alright.
I kind of like the change of pace that Security Breach brought to the type of like, I guess, villains you could call them in the series. And Vanny being a follower of Springtrap was pretty cool to me.
Alright, but we didn't see much of her, and we didn't get to know much about her though.
Yeah, that's true. But I gotta say, my favourite scene is, it's gotta be one of the endings where Vanny disassembles Glamrock Freddy
Yeah.
with the security bots. So that's probably my favourite scene. Or Savage bots. Oh, I can't remember which one they were.
Yeah, whatever. They're almost the same. DJ Music Man.
DJ Music Man, okay. B tier.
Alright, yeah. I was thinking around that as well, yeah.
Yeah. He had some pretty cool scenes, especially in one of the endings.
Endings?
Wait, I think so.
Which one? I don't think he was in any of the endings.
I think it was in the background of one of them.
Was
Maybe.
he?
Maybe I'm mistaken it, but I'm pretty sure he was in the background of one of them.
Which one? For what though? Like, what was he? What ending do you think it was? Was it one of the comic ones?
Either that or like the fire ending.
Oh yeah, could be. I don't really remember. I don't think it was. But anyway, this is it. This the sewer ones, sewer or underground ones, I should say.
I'm not sure what to call them either, but D tier.
D tier, all right.
I get that they were meant to be the sewer ones, but like their dirty design kind of just like off-put me.
But
especially since it was meant to be like such a new-looking, high-tech-looking, aged game. The fact that they were so like sort of withered down, I suppose you could say, it just didn't really fit in.
You should have seen the other sewer bot. I should show you later on, because that one was completely. He's got like a face torn apart, like Roxy, like shattered Roxy. You should have seen that. You'd be ooh. Alright, the blob. The blob.
Oh, okay, the blob. You know, it's got to be a B tier.
Alright, B for blob.
It has an interesting concept to it, and they can do a lot with it. But the reason I don't rank it higher is because, yes, they can do a lot with it, but if it's not used the right way, it could also fail.
And they didn't use it the right. They did it okay-ish.
They did it not bad. There's some things I would have changed, I suppose, but overall they did a pretty good job. And
What
so
would have you changed?
Well, I probably would have added more animatronics in the background,
In him?
for starters. Some of the more OG animatronics for like callback references.
Yeah, like more of them in him, basically. More animatronics, yeah.
So
You
like
should have
that,
seen the, this comes
maybe a
from
bit more
inside.
effort on the design.
Okay, wait, what did you say? I was talking over you, sorry.
No, and just maybe a bit more effort on the design. But that's pretty much it.
Alright, you should have seen the this comes from inside by the living chipstone, the actual video with it. Because at the end, I'm gonna spoil it, but they have this blob and he just looks so epic because he's got like a bunch of parts coming off him. And I was thinking when I saw it, that's how the blob should have been done. That was epic. I'll show you later at the end of the video.
Alright.
Burn trap.
Burn trap, okay. Hear me out here. B tier.
B tier? B for burn trap again.
B for burn trap.
Just like B for blob.
Burn trap had an okay design. It was definitely better than Scrap Trap, I'll say that.
Alright, yep, definitely.
So I think you already know where I'm gonna put Scrap Trap.
S for scrap trap.
No.
S for scrap trap.
Scrap Trap's probably gonna have to go in like a C tier. But I don't know. I kind of liked Burn Trap's new design. Obviously, Spring Trap, the OG, can't go wrong there.
Yeah.
But Burn Trap was a refreshing pace.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, his design looked pretty good. Like, he had like the Nightmare animatronics claws as well.
Yeah.
Was it Glamrock Bonnie's? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Was he built out of Glamrock? Built out of Glamrock.
And the purple
Bonnie.
eyes.
Yeah, but a lot of people said they prefer the human eyes that Springtrap had.
I can see that.
Yeah, but at this point you could just say that he's been rotted away for so long.
Oh yeah, how long's it been? 50, 60 years?
I mean, it depends like from what point. FNAF 3.
It does depend. We know that he's been rotting in the basement for what was estimated 30 years, and then
FNAF
after that, we have to go how many year time skip to get to FNAF Security Breach, which is meant to play take what 2032, something like that.
2038.
2038. Okay.
Because it's 55. Because there's like balloons in like Monty's the Monty's Gator golf course. It's got 55 balloons. So people are saying that since that's the 55th anniversary. So that means it's 2038, and FNAF 3 was and FNAF 6 was in 2023 because that's 30 years after 1993 when it closed down, when FNAF 1 closed down, and then
because of that, how old do you think he'd be withering for? How long?
For very long.
It'd have to be at least 50, 60
I'm surprised
years.
some rats didn't get in the building and eat his eyes out back in the safe room.
Yeah, that's a fair point. He was barely moving, wasn't he?
Yeah. Unless he wasn't actually in there for that long, because I heard that FNAF's sister location apparently takes place in, I think, 2015 or 2017 or something. And so then, and there's workers working there, so then how is the business still going when the boss isn't around? If he's in a safe room? So that's got me a bit confused.
It depends. When you think about it, if you have like a big business, and suddenly the boss disappears, well, you'd have a manager to take over, right?
Yeah, so maybe
The
someone
boss
took
get
over.
backed.
Who was that
maybe
though?
Someone else had taken over until after he came back, which obviously he never did.
Yeah.
So I guess new owner of the company.
Alright.
Next to inherited it.
Alright, so anyway, let's go on. We're not going to get in the lore. I would like to go in the lore, but I'm not going to. Toy Freddy. Gamer. He's a gamer.
Alright. I'm gonna have to put this Toy Freddy, yeah? A tier.
A tier? Alright.
Now, the reason I put this A tier is because this is probably one of the most iconic animatronics for me. Mainly because FNAF 2 was my favorite as a kid.
Yeah, and he's the new face of it, so yeah, I get it.
It wasn't a bad design. They had changed it, but they had made it... They had cleaned it up, but not made it so clean that it was high-tech and almost impossible looking to make it that time. And I don't know. FNAF 2 overall was good, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
Alright, what about Toy Bonnie?
Toy Bonnie. I'm gonna have to put that at B tier.
B tier, alright.
I
for Bonnie.
kinda did like regular Bonnie's design more.
Alright.
But overall, still great design. And I like the fact that he has the electric guitar.
Yeah. Toy Chica, please don't simp, please don't simp, please don't simp, please don't simp.
Toy Chica? No, it's gonna go to the same place as Toy Bonnie.
Alright.
I like the fact that she took her beak off when she was in an aggression mode.
Yep.
Because that indicated she was about to attack you, so you know you had to defend.
She took it off as soon as she left the show stage, so yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a nice touch. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, everyone kept asking, where did she put her beak? Where did she put her beak? And I now looking back on it, I'm just thinking, who cares where the hell she put her beak? She probably just left on the stage. Why do you care about this?
Maybe she's even holding it in like one hand.
Inside the cupcake, I don't know.
Yeah, that's your secret compartment. You know?
What else? Alright, Mangle.
Mangle, okay. A tier.
A tier, yep.
This is the first time we'd ever seen a character look like this, and at the time, it was a really, really cool idea.
Yeah,
no one thought of it before, and the fact that he hung from the ceiling was a new mechanic. It just made it that much better.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
As well as like storyline of what.
Poor connection. You there? Poor connection. I couldn't hear you. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so I was just saying, I'll leave it in A tier because it was a great addition at the time. The fact that it hung from the ceiling, which was a great new mechanic that was implemented, it just made it that much better. And the storyline that went along with it, and how it happened, and how many different fan theories had come up with it.
Did she do the bite of 87? I don't know.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
Alright, Withered Freddy.
Withered Freddy, okay. This is an interesting one. I'm gonna say B tier.
B tier, alright.
Withered Freddy was a nice addition to the game, but at times I kind of felt like he was unnecessarily there. He was just kind of put in certain situations at times that didn't really make sense.
So what do you mean by that?
Like, okay, say you were at the door, right? You have, this is FNAF 4, right? So
FNAF 2. FNAF 2, Withered Freddy, not Nightmare Freddy.
What did I say? I know it's FNAF 2. I'm thinking of FNAF 2, but I said FNAF 4.
The hallway. He comes down the hallway.
Yeah, I know. He was just sort of. To this day, I can never really understand how his mechanics worked properly.
He just walks. He walks in the hall. He goes from the main hall, which is what has the restrooms and the parts and services doors.
Okay.
Then he goes to party room 3 or something, I think, and then he goes down to the main hall, the main office hallway, and then he goes in the office.
I knew there was ways to get rid of him, but at times it just felt like he was put there at the most random times. At like once you'd have him at like 3 a.m. and the next you'd have him at 5:30 or something, and then after that you'd have him at 2 a.m. and it's just like, well, what's happening? You either move. So
how can you go from 2 a.m. back to 5 a.m. to 3 a.m.? How does that work?
That's just how I felt his pattern worked.
So he just felt really random. It
was random, unpredictable, and he
just shows up.
Always there at the worst times.
Alright, I guess. I barely understood it, but alright. Withered Bonnie.
Okay, I'm gonna say it here. Withered Bonnie was probably one of my favorite design characters.
Where you want to put him?
I don't know why. But
because he's creepy. He's got no face. Where do you want?
Yeah, it shows like the barely illuminated red like eyes just like flashing, and I don't know. It looked cool. You could see his like half his face was torn off. He only had like one jaw.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a pretty cool design, so I'm gonna have to chuck him to an A tier for that.
A tier, all right. What about Withered Chica?
Withered Chica, I'll chuck it in a B tier.
B tier?
B tier. I liked the fact that she jump scared you, and I liked
Every animatronic except BB does that in this game. And Shadow Freddy, and Shadow Bonnie, and Indo too.
I was just gonna say, I liked how weirdly she had no arms. Like, it just felt so random.
Like her arms just stuck out, T-posing.
Yeah, it was just 24/7, her arms were just like T-posing everywhere, but it was really funny. And I thought that was a really funny, I don't know, really funny addition to the game.
Yeah. Alright, what about the puppet?
Oh, okay, don't get me started here.
Is that
D tier.
D tier? Alright.
Hear me out. The puppet, and I think we can all agree with this, was probably one of the most annoying things we had to deal with when playing FNAF 2.
Alright, yep, alright. What about...
It's not necessarily about the design. It had an alright design. It had an alright place to be. I liked the fact that it was in the box. I didn't like the fact that you had to wind the music up 24/7, otherwise you would die.
Alright. What about its appearance in like FNAF 6, in like being captured in Lefty and like being the security puppet and saving like Charlie and stuff?
That one was alright. The storyline, it fits well, but it just makes it so hard for me not to hate the actual animatronic.
Because of FNAF 2.
Every time, okay, and maybe this is just my personal experience. Every time I played FNAF 2, always night 4 and 5, and even sometimes 7.
On custom night, alright. Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I had Withered Chica and Withered Bonnie come into my room at the same time, and yes, that happened before, I would also have the music box all the way wound down, and it would be this close from the puppet coming, and then after that, I'd have someone like Foxy to do it within the hallway, and if I didn't, I was dead. If I wound up the music box, I was dead to Foxy. That's when you kind of get stuck, not knowing what to do, because you're dead either way.
Alright, let's move on. And speaking of Foxy, Withered Foxy.
Okay. It was... Okay. No.
Just no.
No. Too aggressive.
I can agree with that. Where are you gonna put him?
I'm gonna put him with a puppet.
D, alright.
It's... it was a good design, but it was just too aggressive.
Alright.
Every like half an hour in the game.
Oh, let's not get into this.
Again.
We're gonna skip this. This has already gone on for too long.
I know. Let's go.
Alright, FNAF 1 Freddy. We're gonna speed. We'll speed up.
FNAF 1 Freddy? S tier.
Yes, classic. No explanation.
Classic.
Withered Golden Freddy. S tier. I want to put him in S tier as well.
S tier too.
Yep. Why? Like, I love the design.
Yeah, the design's cool. It's Pose in like FNAF 1 and 2, like where he's just sitting down.
There's just Withered Golden Freddy. I think Golden Freddy's separate on here. Yeah, he is. So it's just FNAF 2.
Just FNAF 2 then.
And Ultimate Custom. Withered Golden Freddy. Specifically.
Yeah.
I love this design. That's the main thing.
Yeah, the design is great.
And what about the floating head? What about that?
The floating head? Oh, I had bad experience with that, mainly in FNAF 4.
Yeah, floating heads. What about FNAF 2? I think you only saw him like once and you died to him there. Only once.
Yeah, no, he was mainly in the hallway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't too bad. FNAF 2 was pretty easy to avoid.
I'm pretty sure, I thought you had troubles with him though.
No. My main troubles with is the puppet and Foxy, actually.
Alright. Balloon Boy.
Do I even need to explain?
It's Balloon Boy.
F tier.
Alright. JJ. Okay, you know what? C tier. C?
C tier.
Alright.
JJ wasn't too bad.
This is an Easter egg character. What about the design? Recolored BB? Alright.
I don't like the fact that he was like similar to Balloon Boy, but
yeah,
it wasn't a bad character because he barely ever showed up.
Yeah, I remember everyone used to call her Balloon Girl before we knew it was JJ.
So I didn't mind it, yeah.
Endo 2.
Endo 2, okay. You know what? Give it a C tier.
C tier. All right.
It was pretty classic looking. You know what? I'd even move it to a B tier.
B. All
I
right.
like the fact that it was a classic looking endoskeleton. It was simple. It had all it needed to, and there was nothing else to it. And I don't know, they kind of gave it like a nice aesthetic, where it was like all these big machines, and then you just had this like simple endoskeleton that showed how it all came together.
Yep. All right.
I like the eyes too.
Yeah. What about Toy Cupcake? Toy Chica's one.
Toy cupcake. All right. C tier.
C for Cupcake. All right.
Didn't even think of that, but yeah. C tier. It was there. There's not really much to say.
Right. Paper Pals. Yeah.
Pals. All right. I'll give that a C tier.
C. All right.
I feel like if I put it any higher, it probably wouldn't be deserving, especially because it's not really moving.
Yeah, but they had Freddy and Bonnie Paper Pals. They appeared in FNAF 3. They randomly appeared at times, and the more human-looking one was in the box in FNAF 3, and he moved, of course, into the office in FNAF 2.
Yeah.
And also about the free one, it kind of looks like the bear from the original, like dog-shaped bears and all that from the original.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the hell you meant by that at first, but it's funny. I love that quote. It's my favorite quote of all time. Anyway, Shadow Freddy.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to put that A tier.
A tier, alright.
I kind of love purple, and I kind of love black, and so anything that really involves those, it's gonna go high. So, need I say more? It was Freddy as well, so it's obviously gonna rank high.
What about the glowing eyes and teeth and the mystery behind him?
You know what? I don't know to this day where he comes from,
Same.
but it's a great character.
Alright.
That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to ruin a reputation by saying something dumb, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
Shadow Bonnie.
Shadow Bonnie, probably C tier.
C, alright.
I liked Bonnie's design.
It's just
but
Toy Bonnie.
It was more of the
but
Toy
black.
Bonnie design, which
It's just Toy Bonnie, but black with glowing teeth and eyes.
That's what, like, I guess with Shadow Freddy, you could tell it was more like, it was normal Freddy and Golden Freddy mixed together.
It was with a Golden Freddy's
And then-
model, his exact model.
Yeah. So
Exact
then,
pose,
like,
everything. Sorry, I'm speaking over you, go.
no, it's fine. I don't know, I just didn't like Toy Bonnie's design as much, and when they just covered it in black, it was sort of plain.
Alright, William Afton!
Ah, good old purple guy, man behind the slaughter.
Yes.
Okay. Gonna have to go S tier.
Yep. Do we need to explain, really?
So, yeah, do you even really need to explain? The lore is amazing, for one. And if you've read the books, they're great too.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Jeremy Fitzgerald, the FNAF 2 Night Guard.
Right. I honestly feel sorry for that man.
Where?
That's gotta be some stuff you had to put up with. Go D tier.
D, alright.
I feel bad for him, but at the same time, you never even saw him.
You're playing as him.
I know, but like, if we had at least gotten a face reveal, that would have been nice. So we at least knew what he looked like, you know?
Yep.
But that's fine. It's alright.
FNAF 1 Bonnie.
FNAF 1 Bonnie, S tier.
Yes.
S tier.
He's creepy.
FNAF 1 Bonnie, by far, best design.
Yes. Scared Scott as well. No, we don't need to say more. Springtrap, we also don't need to say more about.
S tier.
Yeah. No. S tier, yes, no
Do we
explanation.
need to say any more?
Nah, great design, all that.
Iconic.
Phantom Balloon Boy. We gotta speed round all the Phantoms. Phantom Balloon Boy.
D tier.
D tier, why?
It made me angry.
Alright. Phantom Freddy.
All the Phantoms made me angry. I'm just, same section.
All of them in D?
Yeah, because they would jump scare you, and they would turn off your ventilation and stuff, and like not disappear straight away. You know how annoying it is when you get jump scared by 2 phantoms in a row?
Oh yeah. Alright, what about since these are a bit more different, Phantom Mangle, since they just appear at him, they don't have a Mangle doesn't have a jump scare, so she just appears out of nowhere and then his head just comes out from the window. C tier, alright. What about Phantom Puppet? Just stares at you and you see normal Puppet in that hallway camera. I think it was Cam 8 or something. And
I think we'll put that C tier too.
Alright, because they're a bit more different.
Oh, the souls.
Alright. Oh yeah, Crying Child, yeah.
Okay, what do I put this? A.
A.
I would put it higher, but it's Crying Child, you know? He had an amazing story.
It's just
but
a
it felt like they could have done a bit more with him.
Yeah, just a generic Crying Child model. It's just an 8-bit model.
Yeah, it's just a
classic. It's just a classic look.
It's classic and a great story, but it felt like they could have done more.
Yeah. Alright, FNAF 3, Stage 01, Fredbear / Golden Freddy.
Right, C tier?
Alright. I don't think normal Fredbear's on here, actually, so maybe we'll just say that's Fredbear as a whole, then.
Alright.
We'll treat him as just Fredbear.
Yeah, no, I'll still put it around C tier.
Why? Because we just didn't get a lot of him?
Yeah, he was just sort of there and then he wasn't.
Alright, so, slightly withered, Spring Bonnie / Springtrap without him missing his ear and he's...
That kind of looks like...
It's the suit.
Like the scene before William gets spring locked.
Yeah, that is the same sprite from it, yeah.
Right, okay, I don't know how I remember that.
Yeah, because it's a classic thing. It's classic sprite.
It is really classic. Okay, we'd put that as A tier.
A tier? Alright.
I liked the cutscene. I really did.
Yeah.
It was really cool to see how William got spring trapped.
Yeah.
Or spring locked.
Yeah, both. FNAF 1 Chica.
Oh, another iconic S tier.
Yeah. Don't need to say more.
Don't need to say.
Crying Child / Evan / what else? / Bite Victim. Yep.
You know what?
He's not called Chris. Whoever says it's Chris is stupid. Not really. But I get really annoyed when someone calls him Chris. I get really annoyed.
There's actual evidence, like factual evidence, pointing towards his name being Evan rather than Chris.
Yes.
So that's if we're like that, it's just because like.
All right, we're just gonna put him. Where are we gonna put him?
Just put him B tier.
B tier. All right. Why?
He was all right, but I like the pixelated version more. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
The pixelated soul form.
Yeah. I remember I saw like someone like in a Discord, they were cosplaying as like CC, and they kept calling him Chris. I was like, oh, where did they reveal his name? And they said it was in the FNAF 4 minigames. And I'm just thinking, bro, why did you even read the text, bro? And I didn't have the heart to tell them that they were wrong, so I just stopped. I just said okay or something. All right, FNAF 4 Fredbear plush.
Oh, the plush. All right. B tier.
B tier. He always follows.
Well, yeah.
He'll put you back together.
The plush is nice, you know.
Yeah. He's William Afton with like a walkie-talkie inside him, probably.
Yeah. No, they did that in one of the books, didn't they?
I don't remember.
They did. They had a book. It was some kid in a hospital, and in the closet they would always have a walkie-talkie inside of a plush. So this kid thought he was talking to someone else. I remember it.
Was that one of the Fazbear Frights?
Yeah, it was, I believe.
That's why, because I haven't read it. What about Michael? We'll just say young Michael when he's like around.
Is there 2 different Michaels here?
There's like 3. So there's Mike Schmidt,
like
Sister Location, and FNAF 4. This FNAF 4.
Young Michael, D tier.
He was just there. Is that all?
He was there, but he was a bully.
Yeah.
You know?
He was in.
We don't support bullying.
Yeah. All right. Nightmare Freddy.
Nightmare Freddy. C tier.
C tier. All right.
He was there. He sort of showed up at unexpected like times.
Yeah.
And nights. So
you didn't really see him much because because you just saw the nightmare. I mean the Freddles.
Yeah, he was mainly just like it was mainly Chica and Bonnie that you saw the most, and Freddy was just like once or twice.
C,
but
I kind of want
it's
to put him
not
down to
bad.
D now, but want to keep him in C? Because he's good design? Yeah, we'll keep him in C.
Yeah, no, he's got a good design.
Yeah. What about the Freddles?
The Freddles? Oh my god, they were annoying, but I'll put them at a C as well.
Alright.
I would put them higher if they weren't as annoying as they were.
So what about the design, the unique, like, plush style of them or whatever?
It was nice, but I'm saving more of the plush design for some other things if they're on this list.
Yeah.
Like Plush Trap.
Yep, he's on here. He's going to be coming up soon. Nightmare Bonnie.
Nightmare Bonnie, okay. Now this one, a great design. I'm gonna have to A tier.
Alright, A tier.
I liked his design, he showed it quite frequently, and it wasn't too hard to figure out what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, we're going to speed this up again, because we've got so many more characters. Nightmare Chica.
I'm a Chica, same as Bonnie, A tier.
Alright. Just same reasons, because quite frequent. Yeah, good design. What about Nightmare Cupcake?
Ooh, this one was a pain. I'm gonna have to go C tier.
Alright.
Very painful to deal with.
It just replaced Chica's jump scare, really. And it was
It
just
really
there.
did.
That's all, but... what about Nightmare Foxy in the closet?
Nightmare Foxy, I put it B tier.
Alright.
Nightmare Foxy wasn't too bad. He was there. He closed the closet and he was turned into a plush, which is cool.
Yeah. What about, Plush Trap?
Plush Trap, that's gotta be A tier.
Alright, why? Just like the
I
minigame?
love his unique design and the minigame that came with it.
His resemblance to Springtrap, what about that? / Spring Bonnie. Did that have...
It was good. They did it well.
Alright. FNAF 1 Foxy, we're gonna put that in S, right?
FNAF 1 Foxy, that's S tier.
Yes!
I
Don't need to
love
say
his
more.
run.
Everyone loves Bonnie and Foxy, alright.
No, his run was sick.
Yeah. And, what about, Nightmare Fredbear?
Nightmare Fredbear. C tier.
CT, alright.
It
Why?
was very painful to deal with. It took me like 5 nights of consistent playing to actually beat Nightmare Fredbear.
Alright. What
I
about...
was not appreciative.
Alright, what about, his design and the fact that it's Fredbear?
His design, it was pretty good. I liked his design, but after a while, it was like all the nightmares just sort of started looking the same.
Yeah.
And but the fact that he was called Fredbear kind of confused me a bit. You'd think it'd be called Golden Freddy,
Yeah.
especially since they already have a Freddy in there. But yeah, oh well.
What about Nightmare? What about Nightmare?
Nightmare,
Yeah.
A tier.
A tier? What about him?
My God, was he such a hassle? But I loved his design.
Yeah, he's like half transparent a little bit. You can see the brain in him.
And like, he's like sort of a shadow and a nightmare at the same time. It's really cool.
Yeah, he's a good recolor. This one of better
Yeah,
recolors.
it's good.
Same with these ones. What about the Jacko animatronics? We'll put these two similar.
The Jacko animatronics? Oh, this is gonna be like S tier.
Both of them?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I really love the special Halloween edition
Yeah.
animatronics.
Same. What
It's
about Nightmare Fox? Nightmare Mangle.
A tier.
A tier. All right.
Solid
Good design, basically.
A. Yeah, good design.
Nightmare Balloon Boy.
Ooh, Nightmare Balloon Boy. Okay, I'm actually gonna give this a B tier. Now the reason I'm putting it so high, one, Balloon Boy actually wasn't too bad.
Yes.
And
Good
he was
design, I
actually,
think.
Like, he was a decent character, and he had a good design.
Yeah, pretty creepy as well.
It was, yeah. So what do we got next? Nightmare Marion.
Yeah, Night Marion.
A C tier.
C tier?
We didn't see too much of it.
He was like, he replaced Nightmare. Yeah, he
Yeah.
replaced Nightmare, and then he was like, I thought he was pretty creepy. In FNAF 4, he was pretty creepy, but I think after Ultimate Custom Night, he became just more, I just like got used to him by then. Because you can see him more, he was much more hidden in the shadows then. Alright, so what about, Nightmare Endoskeleton? I think he's from like Help Wanted and stuff. This Nightmare
Yeah,
Endoskeleton.
he is. Nightmare Endoskeleton. Where am I gonna put this? B tier.
Alright.
I'm gonna put it there because Nightmare Endos was like the first endoskeleton we'd see with a sort of unique design to it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It was sort of the first special edition endo we had.
Yep. Alright. What about Handy Unit?
Handy unit, oh, good old handy unit. You're gonna have to go B tier.
Alright.
Nah, I'm kidding. D tier, D tier.
Alright.
With the name, first of all, what was going on there?
He's handy and he's a unit.
No, not that. Like,
Mic on him.
you know, like you tried to place your.
Oh, Eggs Benedict, it's funny.
It's funny, but like.
A pain.
It would have been really cool if you could have your own name in the series, you know?
Yeah, but I guess he couldn't really figure that out. Like, how would you do the voice? Like, you can't record like a bunch of different clips or anything, or it could do like something like Siri or like those AI voices. Anyway, let's not get into that.
Yeah.
What about Golden Freddy, FNAF 1?
Golden Freddy, FNAF 1 Golden Freddy? Oh, easy, S tier.
Yes. Pretty creepy hallucination, pretty ghostly. Is he in the kitchen or not? Not much to really say.
No,
Iconic character.
It was, and at the time, it was a great character.
Yeah.
It had a good story.
The first one that had theories on.
Yeah.
And what about Circus Baby?
Circus Baby? Oh, she's evil, mate. B tier.
B tier?
It was
Alright.
a nice change of pace, but there are some scenes I didn't really like.
Like what?
How do I say this? Let's say Electrobab. The Electrobab scene, right? The first scene you...
Electrobab, you mean Bitty Babs?
Yeah, it's like something like that.
Electrobab isn't on here? Or am I missing him?
Those sort of scenes, she sort of leads you there.
Yeah.
And like...
She set you up, she's a con artist. Basically, is that it?
Yeah, and it was on phone. Like, I first started playing on like an iPad and a phone, right?
Yeah.
Before I switched to PC. That was a pain to deal with on there.
Yeah. Alright, so what about Bitty Babs, speaking of them?
C tier.
C tier, alright, just you're gonna say the
They
same.
were hard to deal with.
Yeah, what about the design? Just generic pretty alright design?
You know,
Generic,
it was alright, but there was nothing special about it.
Yeah, Funtime Foxy.
Funtime Foxy? Oof. Not much really to say about it. Just A tier.
Alright.
It's the first sort of unique looking Foxy we had. That was like...
Yeah, based on Mangle as well.
It was coloured differently, you know?
It was the same color, similar colours as Mangle.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. What about Ballora?
Ballora, A tier. Need I say more?
Yep, alright. What about Mini Renas?
The Min Arenas, okay. I'm gonna have to put E tier.
E tier? Alright.
I still, to this day, haven't, and will not ever, complete, Sister Location because of those.
Alright. What about the design? Just generic, alright design?
It was... I feel like they could have done a bit more with it, but overall it was not bad.
Yeah. What about Funtime Freddy?
Funtime Freddy,
F for Funtime Freddy?
B tier. B tier.
Okay, B tier? Alright.
I like the fact that you could, like, remove his faceplates and stuff
Yeah,
to work on him and all
parts and
that.
services one, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Who we got here? Helpy next.
No, Bon.
Oh, okay.
Helpy isn't on here, is he? Oh,
He isn't!
that's a shame. We're gonna rank some of them at the end. I'll Photoshop them in or something. Alright,
Yeah.
Bon. Where are we gonna put Bon?
Bon, C tier.
Alright. Why?
I just thought his character was really funny, like how he'd always get thrown around and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the one speaking in, what was it? In the one where, in the breaker room, that's like her voice, like trying to calm Freddy down.
Yeah.
What about Bonnet?
Bonnet, E tier?
Yeah, I would say that. Just didn't see much of it, only in Ultimate
really.
Custom. Ultimate Customize and, Sister Location Customize.
It really just felt like a retextured
It is,
skin.
yeah. Lolbit.
Lolbit, B tier.
B for bit, alright. Why?
I love the character design.
We didn't see the full
Funny.
thing, really.
We didn't really see it full thing, but it looked pretty cool. I like its name,
Lol
which is a
and
bit
bit.
of an unusual thing to say, but Lolbit, you know?
Yeah.
Fun to say.
What about the
And
please stand by mechanic?
apart from that, there's not really much to say about it.
What
But
about...
we did get a couple of voice lines, if I remember correctly.
No, we didn't.
No?
No, we didn't.
Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
Funtime Foxy, maybe? The show?
Yeah, probably.
What about, what was I gonna say about... What about them in FNAF World? They came back from FNAF World.
If I had to rate in FNAF World, probably a C tier.
Alright. But what about the fact that Lowick came back from FNAF World?
Oh no, it's definitely pretty good.
Yeah. And same thing with DE, who was basically just ripped from that game anyway. What about Yendo?
Yendo? Okay, C tier.
C tier, alright.
He was there, then he wasn't.
Yeah, he was just an Easter egg character, Golden Freddy copy.
Straight up.
Yeah. Enid.
Enid? A tier.
A tier, alright.
Enid's design was really cool, especially how the mask was on the wall at first and then
It's
it
gone.
disappeared and then Enid had it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
What about Endo 1?
Endo 1? B tier.
B tier, alright.
I like Endo 2 more, I think, though.
B tier, alright, yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see it. Because you said he was like more simplistic and he's like much more retro design, yeah. Both of them. But you like Endo 1 better still? Endo 2 better, yeah.
Yeah.
What about Elizabeth?
Ooh, the girl that dies from ice cream. Okay. Oh, what do I have to say about you? No, she's just B tier.
B tier, alright.
If I'm gonna say something, she annoyed me a lot less than CC did.
Alright.
And
She's
her
just
voice
there.
lines were a lot cooler than her CC's too.
Yeah. Well, why won't you let me play with it? What about Michael's sister location at the end? When he's dead.
Ooh.
With his shirt
Top
off.
A tier to S tier. I'm gonna put S tier.
Alright.
There's a couple reasons, but I don't think we have time to go into those.
Just briefly list them, like why. Just dot points.
One, great design. The purple eyes after he came back as a corpse.
Oh,
His
yeah.
voice lines were great. The fact that he actually had Rick Astley's silhouette in the background.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that, there you go, fun fact. Michael's silhouette was actually Rick Astley.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, there's just name me a couple.
And his character and his part in the story, I guess. Molten Freddy.
Molten Freddy, B tier.
B tier? Why?
I would rank it a bit higher, but I felt like they could have done a bit more before it disappeared.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't get to see many good shots of him.
No, not really. But
Yeah.
he was definitely a alright character.
Yeah. What about his design, I should say? Like he's all like he's starting to become like a bit of a blobbish. Like he's lost his legs and that.
He's
wide.
he's all over the place.
Yeah. What about Scrap Trap? You said you were gonna put him like, what was it, before? Around here?
Yeah. One above, I said it was...
Oh, S for Scrap Trap, right?
No, one below Burn Trap, so like C tier, I believe.
Alright. C Trap, alright. So yeah, just huge forehead, I think it was cool to see him back, but then it's just like the fact that like the design now looking back on it,
They changed
too
his
much.
design so much, too much.
Yeah.
What it should have been.
What about Scrap Trap? I mean Scrap Baby.
Scrap Baby? I'd put it A tier.
A tier? Why? The claw,
I like
great design.
Scrap Baby's design a lot. More than the original, I'd say.
What about the voice lines?
If I remember correctly, there weren't too many, but they were all right too.
I thought there was quite a bit.
Did we get... No, we didn't. There's no way. I was about to say, there's no way we got more than...
No
Circus
more.
Baby.
No, not as much as Circus Baby. We still got
We still got an alright amount, but not
Yeah.
as many.
What about Lefty?
Lefty? Oh, you know, Lefty was Lefty. B tier.
B tier, alright. What about the fact that it captures the puppet?
Well, Henry did it for a good reason, right?
Yeah.
So, I can't really be too angry about that. And he made it peaceful as well.
Yeah.
He
Think
made it,
so,
like, really
think so.
You'd hope so, at
Yeah.
least.
What about its design? Rockstar Freddy recolor. But it's got this all like missing left eye. Or yeah, left eye. It's left-handed of course, because lefty. It's slightly different with like the biggish, slightly bigger nose and all that, but whatever. What about the design?
It was not too bad.
Alright, what about Mr. Hugs? We're gonna speed round all these.
B tier.
B tier, alright.
I love this design.
There's a vacuum cleaner, yep. Is it Bucket Bob, yeah? B for Bucket Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, legendary. Pretty good at. Yep.
He was great.
Yeah, pretty funny. What about Mr. Can Do? Yeah.
Just C tier.
C tier. All right. What about crate number 1? Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we're gonna put?
C tier.
C tier. All right. Just funny design. Yep. This was like just
it
nice.
was there.
Yeah. Pan stand.
I don't actually know where to put this one. I think you should get your opinion on that.
I thought he was alright. I'm gonna put him B. He was alright.
Right.
Carl the Cupcake, aka Mr. Cupcake, aka the Cupcake.
B tier.
B tier? Alright. Just always been there. Pretty classic.
He's always been supportive, that's for sure.
Yeah, but yeah. Just a minor background character that's always there. Happy Frog, speed round all the mediocre melodies. Happy Frog.
C tier.
C tier? Alright. Why?
I felt like they could have done a bit more with the design.
Alright, yeah. She had voice lines in Ultimate Custom. And what about Mr. Hippo? Like his role in
Mr. Hippo?
Ultimate Custom as well, with his like big long.
I think most of them would be C tiers.
Alright. Okay, had long speeches. Yeah, pretty funny.
Yeah, it was just they were
Pork
all right,
Patch.
but they were just sort of average.
Pork Patch.
Yeah, no C tier as well.
All of them. Ned Bear as well.
Yeah.
Orville as well. What about Rockstar Freddy?
Rockstar
Please deposit
Freddy?
5 coins.
B tier.
B tier. Why?
He was not too annoying to deal with, and overall, I thought it was pretty good how they had like a coin mechanism being enabled.
In an animatronic, yeah. Rockstar Bonnie.
I don't know actually.
Don't know. Because he had voice lines in Ultimate Customize as well. I'll put him B, maybe A.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put him in B. What about what's it? Rockstar Chica.
Rockstar Chica.
Afraid of the wet floor sign in Ultimate Customize and had voice lines.
C. No, I was gonna say C tier. B tier.
All right. Same with Rockstar Foxy. He helps you.
Yeah.
Same. C tier. B tier.
B tier.
All right. Phone guy.
Phone guy, of course. S tier.
Yes. No explanation. We don't need to.
No explanation.
Candy Cadet.
I'm actually gonna put it probably in A tier.
B tier. Why?
It's just not really there.
Just there, like didn't have much of a role in. It's just there.
He's just there.
Yeah, and he was like cut out of Custom Night as well. Ultimate Custom Night. Lemonade Clown.
Okay. Well, what can I say? Probably another E tier.
E tier? Alright.
I didn't really like his design too much.
What about Fruit Punch Clown?
I'm gonna have to say the same. His design was kind of funky.
What about, what was it called? The Egg Baby?
Egg Baby?
Yeah.
E tier.
E tier as well?
No D.
Classic Music Man, regular one.
Oh, Classic Music Man?
Yeah.
Oh, E tier.
What was it?
C tier.
C tier? Alright. Security Puppet.
What do I put Security Puppet? I'm gonna put it C tier as well.
Alright. Why for these two, I should say? Why?
Why? No reason.
Just normal, pretty good
Yeah.
design, alright? Yep, alright. L Chip, I think I know where we're gonna put this one, F tier.
L Chip, S tier.
Yeah, S tier, yep. Your
S tier.
favorite.
L
What
Chip,
about,
best character of all time.
Yeah.
No changing my mind.
yeah. What about, and plus it's like a reference to Chipper as well.
Yeah.
What about,
You got taken out.
what is it?
That's a poor Chip, man. You got taken out of the game so quickly.
He wasn't even in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
He was only in FNAF
No, he was
World.
in FNAF World, right?
Yeah, he was only in FNAF World. Alright, what about, Fun Time Chica, don't simp.
Why does everyone think I'm a simple Fun-Type Chica? Fun-Type Chica is probably the worst out of all the character designs for Chica, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright.
C tier.
C tier, alright. What about, is that Susie, yeah?
Yes. Susie is B tier.
B tier, just not generic. All right.
You never did find out what happened to the dog. I'm sorry, I had to mention it.
Charlie.
Charlie? B tier?
B tier? Oh, where did I put her? Where did she go? There. Yeah, B tier. Mike Schmidt, last one, but then we're gonna add a couple more. I'll Photoshop them in.
Which one did you say?
Mike Schmidt, FNAF 1, aka Mike.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. B tier.
B tier?
I like the fact that he took Afton's last name out.
Alright, if it's even the same one, probably is. Anything else you want to change around? You're pretty happy with it?
No, you?
I think I'm alright. Maybe, thinking of bumping up N to an S.
Yeah, I can see that.
And maybe Molten Freddy up to an A, I think. I like him. He's alright. He's pretty good.
I get it, but he had so little show.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll keep him B. Yeah, thinking about it more. Yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna add a couple more on our own. So I'm gonna save and download this because this is the and I'm gonna be photoshopping these in the video. So first up, Crumpled Freddy from FNAF 3. What I showed you in last video, which is for the viewers, that's gonna be for us. That was the first video we did after the looking back at the theory. So this is when you said okay, whatever. This is the last video we did. This is when we were looking at just random stuff. Remember that we filmed that.
Yeah.
So Crumbled Freddy, you remember how he looked like? He was just dark. He's just dark. I think he was alright.
Yeah, he was alright.
Where would you put him?
Probably B tier.
B tier. Yep. All right. What about who was it? Electrobab.
Electrobab, C tier.
C tier.
Yeah.
All right. What about who else? Helpy. Why is it Helpy on here?
A tier.
A tier. All right. Classic Helpy. What about Glamrock Helpy?
Glamrock Helpy's B tier. I don't like him as much as the classic.
Yeah, he didn't appear physically. What about Glamrock Mr. Hippo in that one ending where he plays a triangle?
Oh yeah. B tier.
B tier, alright.
I liked him more than normal Hippo's design.
Alright, any more we've forgotten that you think? Mattbot and Mattbot.
Fredbear?
Red Bear? He's in FNAF 4.
Fredbear?
Fredbear?
I think we forgot Fredbear.
No, he was here. We was the FNAF 3 one though.
Yeah, so we just
we put him in C.
Football, yeah.
What about who was I about to say? Mattbot. We'll count him as separately.
We'll go B tier then.
B tier, alright, B for bot. What about the wet force sign, aka Pat? The wet force sign bot.
Oh, you've gotta love it. A tier.
A tier. Is that all? I think that's all.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.